Well, after this season, gymnastics at Millikan High School will no longer be an official sport in the Long Beach School District. At the heart of the program is Ashleigh Ferguson, a math teacher and coach for 16 years who recently fought a rare form of cancer with her community by her side. Now, as she enters the final week of her final season, her story a reminder that some victories cannot be measured by championships. Since Ashleigh Ferguson took over as varsity gymnastics coach at Millikan High School in 2009, the Rams have been consistent winners, including capturing the last 7 more league titles.
Girls started coming to Millikan in order to participate in our program because I think we also just had a really good time together.
She came in as a force, and at first we were like, I don't know if this is a fit for us. And she also was like, you guys kind of either want to win or you don't. And for me, that's all you need to say is, we're winning, I'm following you 100%. So I was her athlete for 2 years, in which we won both years. After I graduated, she asked if I wanted to come back and coach with her, and it was 100% yes.
She has always been more than just a coach. She's been a friend, she's been a mother. She's, when you're sick of your own friends, you go hang out with Ferg, and you never get sick of Ferg. No one ever gets sick of Ferg. She's always there, and she's always going to be there, and she makes sure that we know that she's always going to be there, even after high school.
This May, Millikan Gymnastics will wrap its final season, a milestone that also marks 1 year since Ashleigh's life took an unexpected turn. Tell me about that call you got that kind of changed everything over the last year.
Yeah. Oh goodness. So I'm in the middle of class, we're reviewing for finals, I see the phone ring, I'm like, oh shoot. So I run out into the hallway, I answer the call, and they just basically said, you need to call an oncologist, you have cancer. And that was it. They didn't know anything about it, it was just, that was it.
Last spring, she was diagnosed with liposarcoma, a rare type of cancer that grows in the fatty tissue around vital organs. Doctors weren't sure exactly where the tumor was growing until they performed surgery.
But you couldn't tell from the CT scans again, so it was more of like, when we get in there, we'll figure it out, which was terrifying. We adopted both of our kids out of foster care. And it's not that I thought I would get a free pass from my kids and their emotional state, but I think, yeah, that was huge, because it was like they had been through a lot of trauma in the beginning of their years. How do you put them through that again? So yeah, I think there was just a lot of unknown and a lot of just fear, doubt, all of it.
You know, sometimes we wonder how much we can handle, right? And as you're recovering, you also get the news that your mother passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how one can properly move forward in a way where you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of everyone else around you, and you still have to grieve.
Yeah. I mean, that's where everybody stepped in, though, man. Like, the way my community stepped in, I think it helped. I do think it slowed my healing, for sure.
Ashleigh has always been the one her athletes could lean on. But during her recovery, it was her turn to feel the love and support.
Everybody stepped up. They took my kids, they brought us meals, the amount of text I got every single day, like, I don't have any words except for how humbling it was. And just how grateful we were as a family.
We all love Ferg, a lot of us. We've been on her team for a while, and the day she came back, we all decorated her classroom. We were so happy to see her, and we just love her.
And that was really cool to see how many people missed her, because, I mean, I knew that, like, gymnastics missed her and Burger missed her, but I didn't know she was, like, friends with other people.
I love it. I love it. How much did these girls and wanting to get back for the last year of gymnastics at Millikan High School play into your recovery and really your motivation for wanting to be back here?
A lot. They had a countdown for me of how many days it was till I got to come back. They would call me once a week. They called it Ferg Fridays.
Tell me about a Ferg Friday.
Ferg Friday. My JV coach would FaceTime me, and then they'd all be in the background just screaming and acting ridiculous, and would just ask how I was, ask, you know, how the recovery was, all the things. No, it was huge. I mean, this has been a part, 16, 15 years of my life, and that was one of my main motivations coming back, is I wanted to coach them this last year.
She's given so many students a place to call home in 4 years of high school. And what more can you ask for than that? All from one person. I think that's amazing.
You know, JB, she's a special person, and it was just so cool to see the entire community rally around her, and she's doing great right now.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.